Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I am Jimmy, and today we will be continuing our journey through the Peruvian jungle with Jonah. And to get caught up to speed with where we're at in the story so far, you can check out my last video, episode 4 of Shadow of the Tomb Raider, just to be a little more up to speed with where we're at in the game. In the last episode, we found a challenge tomb, but before we found the challenge tomb, we found a hidden area which had I want to say it was like a cloak or a cape or something like that that is able to be crafted, I believe. I'm not sure if you have to do that with a merchant or how you go about doing that, because I checked the inventory last episode and it wasn't in there. So I'm not entirely sure how we go about getting it. I think we can craft it from a merchant. So hopefully we'll be able to do that because it has attributes to it that will allow us to do certain things. I can't quite remember what the attribute to it was, but it does have an attribute to it. And so hopefully when we haven't ran into any merchants yet, but hopefully when we do, we'll be able to utilize that cloak or cape or what it might be, because at the bonfires or campfires, I guess it would be a more accurate term for it, they're like there's a skill menu, an inventory menu, and another menu that we haven't unlocked yet. And so through there it shows like different inventory items, like it has like OG Lara Croft skins and things like that. If you want to, next time I get to a campfire, I'll show you guys in this episode. They were in episode 4. I was showing them in episode 4 as well. But let's see, which way are we supposed to go here? Let's see. Okay, I think I have to hop up here. Alright. There we go. And which I thought was really cool though, to have like the OG Lara Croft from like 96 on there. I believe that's when Tomb Raider first came out in 96, before the most recent reboot of the trilogy of like Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and then Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I believe it came out in 96. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it was 96, and then another Tomb Raider came out in 98. I'm pretty sure. And if I'm not mistaken, we're making our way from the challenge tomb to meet back up with Jonah. It doesn't feel like we can swing. Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say that's too close to the rocks to swing. Nailed it. Yeah, see, and I think this is the camp where Jonah was at when we kind of separated from Jonah. Oh, maybe it's not. I thought this is where we separated from Jonah. Let's see. Where we go from here. Pretty sure we don't go that way. But let's see. Not giving us a waypoint. Usually when you push down on R3, it'll give you a waypoint of which way to go. So I'm kind of at a loss on directions here. Where is this? Were we not supposed to go this way, or? Was there another way to go? That's just showing us those branches that we swung from right there. I don't think anything's down there for us to jump down that way. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember exactly. Oh yeah, okay, alright. I was trying to remember exactly like what, because this is kind of a little bit where we left off with where we left off from yesterday a little bit. So I was trying to recall exactly what we did. And what was that? What was that? There we go. I think Jonah's over here somewhere. But these are the campfires I was mentioning earlier. And so see, we've unlocked another skill. So let's, and I believe, yeah, that's the Eagle's Perch, increase speed while climbing, which is already acquired. So let's, Owl's Meal, gain ability to harvest dart poison and venom from spiders and beetles. Harvesting requires makeshift knife. And I think that one's unlocked as well. Oh, it costs 3 skill points to unlock that. I think we'll be all right with the skills for right now. Let's just acquire a few more so that we can be able to actually get some of those skills. Because some of them are worth more than 1 skill point. So if we keep using a skill point every time we get a skill point, then we won't be able to get the ones that are like, let's say 3 skill points or something like that. That's kind of where what I'm thinking about doing. I mean, there's probably nothing wrong with just grabbing the ones that are for 1 skill point right now and just acquiring those. You know, there's probably not no right or wrong way to go about it. I mean, some skills might make it easier to progress through the game with those skills. I'm just gonna try to acquire a few first before I get to unlocking any more. 'Cause I think we're all right so far, but this is the Lara Crofts, like the different Lara Crofts that I was mentioning earlier. Oh, it's kind of not showing it. Let me see if it'll show it. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's the one of the OG Lara Crofts. This is the super OG Lara Croft, and that's kind of, I think this is more of the 98 Lara Croft right here. I think, and I think this one is from, that one's probably from one of the more previous up-to-date ones, and that's just one from insufficient resources to craft the item. Oh, okay, because yeah, see, yeah, this is it right here. Evening Star's cape, rumored to be worn by Queen Evening Star. This cape is elaborate and made of many fine eagle feathers. Increased duration of perception herb effect. Requires Eye of the Eagle skill, which I think we do have the Eye of the Eagle skill. We have all the items except for 2 eagle feathers. So once we get 2 eagle feathers, we'll be able to craft it. I see here that we don't have to get it from craft it from a merchant or anything like that. We can just craft it as long as we have the materials, which is good, because I haven't seen a merchant yet, and they're probably just not on hand. You might have to, I don't know if there's going to be a fast travel feature. I know that there is a map that we saw on the last episode, and so I don't know if there be a fast travel feature or anything like that, but we'll have to see as the game progresses. But that is the attribute that it has. It says increases duration of perception herb effects. It requires Eye of the Eagle skill. So then it will increase our perception. Like when we press down to R3, I believe that's a perception. It'll increase that effect so that it'll last longer. Which I think that I unlocked a skill that did that. Like, let's see if we do have the Eye of the Eagle. I think this is, you know, that's Eagle's Perch. Yeah, see, that's Eye of the Eagle right there. Oh, so we do have to get 3 skill points for that. So yeah, let's try to save up. Wait, that's 3. Oh, actually we do. See, we just needed that one. Actually, we did acquire that one. I don't know if we have to get like 2 and 3 because those are like a little bit more elaborate perception attributes. So I don't know if we have to fully get those. Hold on, increase precision by holding charge shots for a longer time. Actually, this Puma's Rest might be good though too to get. Yeah, I mean, I'm being indecisive right now, but yeah, let's just go ahead and grab that. That might be cool to use with our bow, and we'll be able to have more accurate shots with the bow. I know I was saying I'll kind of try to wait, but might as well just go ahead and grab that one. But I do intend on doing that, but we can wait for a second to do that because that skill kind of interested me when I seen it. So I think we can, let's see here. Yeah, where is Jonah? Well, we can hop down there. I wonder if we should though, because I'm kind of wondering almost with that. That rapidly to pry open, but what? Oh, it's not letting us jump down there though. Hold on, maybe we can. Let's see. Maybe it'll let us jump over there. Oh shoot, hold on. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where Jonah is though. We must have got separated somehow. Wait, let's jump over there and then see what's going on over there. Get there. Oh yes. I feel like, yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that was just way back into that area we were just in. I'm wondering what's over here, or should we go that way? Like, it's not showing me a waypoint, so kind of just exploring at the moment, just seeing which way we should go. I'm not entirely sure, and I hope that I'm not backtracking, like if we were supposed to continue that way. I don't know, because usually it has that waypoint. I'm wondering why it's not showing us which way we should go. Alright, let's just go this way. If it is, then we'll just come back to that part. Hopefully we're going the right way. But it does seem like we're supposed to be going that way, because that way was the way to the city though, so it does seem like we should have been going that way. But maybe we're on our way to another challenge tomb or something. Oh yeah, it does really feel like we're backtracking though. Slightly. Yeah, it does. Yeah, we are backtracking. Alright. Let's go. Let's hop back up here. All right. Okay. So we know. I'm sorry about that, folks. I just had to see. I didn't want to miss out on any challenge tombs or anything like that. Had to be sure. Had to be sure.
I'll have to climb to make it across.
Getting better with the wall crawling and things. Oh shit. That was close. Okay, so then we can. Yeah, we'll go there. Let's make sure nothing's over here. Alright. I'm really wondering why it's not showing me like a waypoint though. That's kind of. That would have helped me not go that direction with. The people are probably in. But see, then we don't have to hop over that wall. We can just go this way, right over there. So that's good. Whoa! Dang, I probably didn't have to like make that leap like that, but okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Woo. I'm getting a little bit better at that as well. At jumping and throwing the grapple, which I was really doing bad at, like as they first like introduced that into the game. I was kind of not doing too well with the jumping and grapple. Oh, we did some of this part yesterday. Okay, alright. On the last episode we did some of this part already, but that's okay, that's alright. I recall doing this part yesterday, so we ended up kind of redoing some of this, but that's alright. We'll just have to make this episode a tad bit longer today than we did. Must not have saved it quite at the part where we were when we ended the episode yesterday, but yeah, that's how I recall how to do this part right here, because we did this part yesterday. So for those of you who may not have got a chance to see episode 4, you got to at least see the ending of episode 4, which was this part right here that we are currently doing. Alright, and so then we push this like this. Went to here. Kind of wrap this right here. That right there. Then we push this back. Wait, how do we do it? Oh, get there! Woo. Maybe it's not showing a waypoint because it's like you already did this part, you know? So. Alright. And I think... Oh, whoa! I think we are supposed to like jump on one of these though. Oh! Okay, third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Alright, here we go. Oh, there we go. What? I swear, I could have sworn I pushed square on that last one. Alright, there we go. I think we got to this area as well. Let's see. Yeah, we did. So then from here we continue up this way. I would like to find some there we go. No way. Did he really just bring me over to this part again? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, I think that's where the challenge tomb was, though. Hold on. Right. So are we supposed to go back over to this way? Is that why we had to run into Jonah? Let me see. I am really lost right now. Okay, yeah, it is. That's where we went and got to the challenge tomb. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I had to get my bearings with exactly where we were at from episode 4 to now. So I think we are. All right. Okay, so I think we're on the right path. There we go.
Another of those Maya altars, and
what?
an old camp gone to ruin.
We should keep going.
Right.
Pistol parts.
I think we can get out that way.
Jonah, help me with this.
I'm so sorry about that. Like I
3,
I
2,
kind of
1.
went around a circle there for a second. Oh! Return of the Jag. Oh no!
Come on! Lara! Use the flare gun!
Oh my goodness! Oh! Oh! I pushed. Oh! My goodness. I thought we was cool, man. Ah, shoot. Come on, Dad. Thought we was... Thought we was cool, Jag. Where'd he go? Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Okay, alright, here he goes, here he goes. Ugh. Oh, do we not have any more? Do we not have any more? Okay, hold R2 to craft silent arrows. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There we go. Oh, such a majestical being too, man. Oh man, I was. Whew.
Lara, are you okay? Lara!
Ah, man, that
Are
was.
you okay?
Help me with this.
That Jaguar was about to McGill her, man. He was about to McGill her. Dang, no. How's
Your back looks bad.
Man.
I'm gonna go make camp.
What is she doing? Making a blanket?
Let me take a look at that. It's not pretty.
That Jaguar bit the crap
You know,
out of her
with
too.
everything we've been through recently, I've been thinking about my brother. I always try to protect him. From my father. From himself. But I lost him.
You did everything you could.
If I had been in the right place, at the right time, he would still be here. If I had eyes in the back of my head.
You can't protect everyone. Thank you.
I miss him.
I know. My parents. I miss them too. I had a dream about my mother recently.
Yeah?
It was so vivid. When I was little, my father used to keep things from me. Hide things. About her, especially.
Why would he do that?
After she died, he thought they'd cause me pain. It didn't stop me from looking for them, of course. have so many questions.
Your dad created as many mysteries as he solved.
Dominguez said that he would use the silver box of Ishel to remake the world. If you had that power, what would you do?
Panic, probably.
You wouldn't go back to when your brother was alive and be with him again.
And lose everything else? No way. I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
I'm telling you, the cutscenes in this game are everything. Like the facial expressions on Laura and the chemistry between her and Jonah and all of that, like, and even just the intense scenes too, like the plane crash or the Jaguar.
Lara Croft must outwit the king.
Is really
reach the
just
forbidden tomb and
it's
solve
just
the
so
mystery of the
intriguing.
White
It's just
Queen.
it just draws you in,
The
and
way
it
will be fraught with trials.
and it makes me want to know more about the story. It just draws me in and captivates me
the
like
adventurer should not dally any longer.
so much.
In a minute, Dad! The high walls of the castle beckon, taunting.
Oh, young Laura. Oh, whoops.
Lara climbs out over a lake of bubbling lava. Ugh. Strange beasts cross our hero's path.
I see Laura's been
tell
training
the
to be a
bloodlust.
Tomb Raider her whole life. That's Croft Manor, though. I also watched not the most. I've seen the most recent Tomb Raider movie as well, but I watched it. I used to watch the Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie as well, though. I've seen those ones too. Or well, I mean, I shouldn't say I used to watch. I've watched them. I didn't watch them like several times or anything, but I've watched them on more than one occasion. I actually have just recently seen it on TV not too long ago. I think it was Tomb Raider Cradle of Life or something like that. Wait, hold on, which way are we supposed to be going? Alright, there we go. Kind of running back and forth. Alright,
Now for the real treasure in the forbidden tomb. Our hero must be quiet to avoid alerting the king.
What does Lara have to do with any of this? She's in her room doing her homework.
She hasn't much time. Ugh. The King's Guard will never expect Croft to climb the castle.
That's still pretty high to be climbing that.
The castle tower is taller than she thought.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Our hero continues climbing, looking for another way in. Our hero spies another entrance. Shoo! Go on! Lara confronts the extraordinary height and danger and pushes it from her mind.
Oh, Laura.
Almost there. She recovers her footing and her goal. Now, onward to the Forbidden Tomb. These parapets are damaged. She'll have to squeeze through. She's so close, she can almost touch it. But an invisible force field stands in her way. There must be another entrance. Our fearless adventurer has reached the summit. At last, she spots a way in below. She will have to be careful.
But I mean, I know,
What do we do
like,
these
as
things?
a kid, like, when I think back on my childhood, I know I've done, like, oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh.
Croft chuckles at her audacity. She's close now.
Whew. That was,
At
man.
last, she enters.
Laura's about to
the
give me a
tomb.
heart attack just watching them doing that, man. But what I was saying was that, like, I can recall back in being a kid and, like, some of the, like, really sketchy things that I was doing and
By night,
that
the
were
great
pretty
bat stole the
dangerous, and
queen
so
at 30 north
so like
and
I know that
19
kids
east.
kind of do
From
that,
her pen,
but like to
she
those
wrote her
to those
heart.
extremes
With
though,
light,
like it's just like.
unlock her love's release.
But I'm sure, I mean, it's a video
I
game,
wonder
it's
if the White
embellished a
Queen is
little bit,
lonely.
like kids probably aren't quite doing that, but it's just, man, that takes it to like a whole new level. Find the White Queen.
The coordinates might have something to do with the globe.
I'm not quite sure. Uh-oh. Are we gonna solve these? Because I kind of don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of... Hold on, let me see something. Because I don't feel like we put this one in the right spot. Okay, then if we're supposed to line it up with that circle, maybe. I'm not entirely sure.
The coordinates might have something to do with the globe.
How do we know what the coordinates are? Are we just moving it to see, or how do we go about this? Did they show the? Hold on, let me see. Did they have the Did she have the coordinates on there? Let me see it. Oh, okay, 30 north, 90 east. Okay, all right, all right. wait, this is 90 East. Okay, okay. Alright, there we go. There we go.
With light, unlock her love's release.
Cause I kind of didn't see the picture too much. I was like kind of I think I was talking about childhood antics and dangerous I guess like dangerous stuff that we do as kids and stuff like that. So that was my fault. I didn't look at the picture like in depth. I kind of seen it, but
Croft has entered the forbidden mezzanine. She'll have to be careful. A Yatiri, a South American healer. A baby Tyrannosaurus Rex.
who has like
I
the
wonder if
bones
it
of a
lost its mother too.
Tyrannosaurus Rex though? That would be dope though to have at the house though.
This looks Mayan. Need to find the White Queen. I haven't seen some of these artifacts before.
I was kind of looking at the artifacts for a second, but
The great bat swings unfurled.
I feel like she's finna like
Need to find the White Queen.
or maybe
Need to find the White Queen.
letter to contractor. Alright, let's see. Uh-oh. How do we get down there though? I don't want to just jump down.
Need to find the White Queen.
I know, Laura, I know. Okay, there we go. I was like feeling like I didn't want to just jump down. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then I think there's like a life-size chessboard. Maybe we can push this one up.
The knight's shield reflects the light beam. Need to find the White Queen.
Alright, let's see. Maybe we can push this one up and it might perhaps, well, because which one else? Oh, we need to use the shield one. Okay, so let's move this one over this way. And I have to push this one upward. Alright, move this one with the shield right there so the light will reflect off of it. And then should be, there we go.
There she is, the White Queen. trapped. I have to help her. Have to free the White Queen.
So how would we go about doing that? Let's see. Okay, there's the White Queen, so then how would we free her? I wonder why they have one that'll go all the way this way. Oh, that's... Alright. Yeah, 'cause I'm kind of wondering why they would have one that goes... Alright, we can figure this out. Let's see.
Have to free the White Queen. Have to free the White Queen.
Okay. So we can... I'm feeling like it has... Oh, maybe that's just to push that forward, though.
Have to free the White Queen. Mid-14th century barding. Germanic, I think. I can't imagine. I bet the poor thing could hardly see out of that chanfron.
I don't think any of these chess pieces... I'm wondering like if we can push the chess pieces up against it to like knock it down or something like that. Like how do we go about...
Have to free the White Queen.
And why this ladder is highlighted.
Have to free the White Queen.
Do I have to do something with this? Oh, it is. It is. It's probably this.
Now I
There
can
we
free
go.
her.
Okay.
With light.
That
Unlock
shouldn't
her
have,
last release.
took me that long to realize that. That was kind of... Wait.
I have to free the White Queen.
Free her to where? Oh, whoa. Oh, we can't move that one? It won't let me move these ones, and I can't move this one. Oh, let me see something here. see. Alright, let's see. But then it almost looks like we can't even... Why is it not letting me push this anymore? Oh, what? Okay, let's see. For a second there, it wasn't letting me push this. Or does it have to be right there? Because it kind of looks like an X on the ground, like that's where she's supposed to be at. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Let's try that right quick before we... For some reason I almost feel like that's where she's supposed to be at. Yep. Right on. There we go. There we go.
Her heart pounding, our hero crosses the threshold into the unknown. These are Mum's things.
The path was dark and is guarded by bats, said the Red Knight. The White Queen regarded him with a curious smile and said,
Bats! I'm not afraid of bats. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me about this.
You and me are riding a T-Rex in Egypt.
Where's Daddy?
At work.
very, very important. I cannot abandon my responsibilities just on the verge.
You are always on the verge. Your obsession is destroying this family.
Obsession? I'm upset.
You are missing your daughter's childhood because you're always in some tomb on the other side of the world. Why can't you be happy with what you have?
Oh, for goodness sake, you don't have to deal with it.
Dad?
Please, for goodness sake, you've got to understand. This is probably the most important one I've arrived at. Well, okay, what do I do? I have to...
Dad? Dad!
Oh no.
Dad! Come on. Please, Dad. Wake up. Dad.
Oh, that is terrible.
Leave me.
Oh man, man, man. Alright folks, so I guess that's where we will end episode 5. We just got to get a slight glimpse into Laura's childhood, and we got to kind of do a human chessboard puzzle which kind of took me a little bit longer than it should have to complete, as far as lifting up the ladder at the end. I should have kind of already put that together, but still fun overall. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please tune in next time for episode 6. We'll pick up from this point. I would like to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for your time. Please hit that like, subscribe, and until next time, peace.